Good day, yogis. This is Stephen Cheng coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website at simhayoga.com, and my full schedule is listed on there, as well as all my Venmo and PayPal information. My Venmo handle is Simha Yoga Lab. And the 4-digit ID code for verification, if prompted, is 8096. Please share with all of your friends all the information on my classes. Please also, on your social media, please repost if you would like, and just let people know that class is happening here, and to please support a small local business. Classes are $10. And if you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Today's class is Open Flow, is level 1, level 2. For those of you working with any special conditions or limitations, any pains or injuries, please be very careful about modifications. If I'm going a little bit further than you're ready for, please pull back a little bit, stick to the basics, or modify as you need. Please don't feel like you have to do anything that is a little bit out of your range. I give a lot of options, so pick and choose whatever is appropriate for you. Okay, thank you so much. All right. If your hips or your lower back are tight, you might want to elevate and sit up on a block. And then coming to a comfortable cross-legged position. Palms face up. Fingers come together, mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Let your shoulders broaden as you ground evenly through your seat. And start to let your inhales even out with your exhales. Cultivating your breath. Let the mind start to quiet, drawing your senses inwards. 3 arms together, inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer or from the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into the thumbs, lifting the heart up toward the sky, setting your intention for yoga practice, devoting your practice to someone or something, or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vushtan, Gato Piwa, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Sabahya, Bihyendraha, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes and let the palms face up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. Elongate through the left side of the neck. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release back to center. Drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder. Left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop left hand. Chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head one direction. Ear to one side, roll it back. Opposite side, roll the center. Take a few more rounds in that direction. Chin back to center and pause. And then taking the opposite direction. And back to center again. Lifting your chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine, cutting off the blocks, and extend the legs forward, separating the feet. Hands supporting to either side of you, and turn your toes toward each other, and then roll out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Outer rotation, circling the ankles. Back to center, switch them around. And then back to center again. Cross your shins, opposite shin on top. Raise the arms high, extend. Twist to the right. Back to center, arms up. Other side. Center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Back up again, other side. Back up, legs forward, forward fold. Take it back up, swing the legs back behind you. Let's come to your hands and knees. Tuck the toes under. Hands are about shoulders width, knees about hips width. You want to align your shoulders to your wrists and your hips over your knees. Let's take 3 cat cows. Inhale, take the navel down, raise your tail, raise the back of the head. Exhale, round the spine, chin toward the chest as you dome the middle of the back up toward the sky. Inhale, arch. This is your cow pose. Exhale, round. It's your cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to neutral spine. Walk your hands forward, one hand print. Press your index finger and your thumbs strongly toward the floor. Your middle fingers are pointing straight forward. Now, as you plant the palms down to the floor, the elbow creases start to roll to face forward in front of you. So that now, when you bend your elbows go back in space as opposed to the sideways. Inhale, lengthen it back up. Bend the elbows almost all the way down. Lift back up. Bend the elbows almost all the way down. Lift back up. Walk your hands back in, one hand print, and come back to your hands and knees. Then tucking your toes under, lifting your knees. Inhale, lengthen legs as you reach up. Then bend the knees and almost touch down. Lengthen legs and reach up. Bend knees and almost touch down. Lengthen, reach up. Bend knees all the way down. Reach your left heel back and right arm forward. As you draw the left knee in, draw the right elbow back. Inhale, extend the right arm forward, left heel back. Then draw the right arm in, left knee in. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, draw in. 2 more times. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, extend out. Stay there. Right arm out to right side. Left leg out to left side. And hold. 3, 2, 1. Swing the left leg back. Bend your left knee. Reach back with the right hand to grab the foot and kick it back. You may even lift the upper back a little bit, looking forward. Then take the right hand down. Step the left leg out to the side, and now I'll give you a side view here. Left leg out to the side. Standing up on the right knee. So now, if your knee is sensitive, right, and you need a little bit of cushioning, grab your blanket or your towel and stand on top of the blankets, alright? So you want to line up the hip with the knee, If you have the flexibilities in your ankle to keep the foot flat, full extension of the leg, and point the toes straight to the side of you, take it. If that's difficult for your ankles, turn your toes in a little bit, right? Then you can keep the foot flat, full extension, just makes it a lot easier for your ankles. Palms face up, parallel to the floor, side bending to your left. So this is your gate pose. Support with your left hand to your left leg and reach your right arm overhead. Take it back up to center, right hand down, reach your left arm over the left ear. Take it back up. Right hand to the right heel, left arm straight up. If you have a little bit of a back bend that you're ready for, you can reach back a little bit. Take it back up, take the arms out. Turn the left toes to the side of the room, step the left foot in. Left hand to the inside of the left foot. Right, so you want to line up the knee over the heel. Right arm up to sky. Right palm to face down, reach forward. Right arm up and behind you, half bind. Raise your right arm back up. Take it all the way back up. I'll come back to the side view, facing forward. Okay. Hands to the floor. Step the left knee down. Come back to your hands and your knees. All right. Let's take 3 cat-cows again. Inhale. Draw the navel down. Raise your tail. Raise back of the head. Exhale. Round spine. Inhale. Arch. Cow pose. Exhale, round, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to neutral spine. Kick the right leg back, left arm forward. Reach in opposition. As you draw the left elbow in, right knee comes in at the same time. Inhale, expand it out. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, kick it out. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, kick it out is 3, 2 more. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, kick out is 4. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, kick out is 5. Stay here. Left arm out to left side. Right leg out to right side. And hold. 3, 2, 1. Draw the right leg back. Bend your right knee. Reach back with the left hand to catch your foot. Kick back. Lift the upper back. Gaze is slightly forward. Release your left hand down. Step the right foot out to right side. So for all of you guys, right, you should be looking forward, right, to the front of the room. I'm turning to give you a different perspective so you can see me from the front. So again, extra padding to your left knee if you need it. If you don't need it, that's fine. Move it out to the side. All right, so you want to line up the left hip with the left knee, vertical line. Step the right foot down. So again, if you have the ankle flexibility, toes point straight to the side of the room, full extension of the leg, foot is flat. If that's not possible, turn your toes in just a little bit, and that'll make it a lot more accessible. Arms are parallel, palms face up. Side bending to the right. So this is your gate pose, Padikasana. Left side stretch, supporting with your right hand. Take it back up. Side bend to the other side. Left hand to the floor, right arm up. Take it back up again. Camel variation. Left hand to the left heel, right arm straight up. Right? If this is difficult for you, you can't reach your heel, left arm to your lower back. Supporting the lower back, right arm up to the back bend is fine. Otherwise, it is a camel position with your gate pose combined. take it back up. Turn the right toes out to side again, bend your right knee and step it in. So you want to end up with the right knee over the right heel. Side angle variation here. Right hand to the top of the right foot, left arm up. Extended side angle variation, left arm overhead. Half bind, left arm behind you and stack. Raise your left arm back up, take it back up to center, hands to the floor, draw the right knee down, coming back to your hands and knees. Alright, so you're going to walk your hands forward, one hand print. Roll the eyes and the elbows forward again, bend the elbows, lower arms all the way down and hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping your arms as they are, tucking your toes under, lift the knees, and holding back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen everything out, and this is your down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog, heels reaching up and back in space as you press firmly into your hands to support. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose, round the spine. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. High up on your left tiptoes, rounding the spine, knee in toward the nose. Kick it up again. Open up the hips and bend the right knee, sideward scorpion. You're stacking your hips one over the other. Right knees reaching upwards toward the sky, left heels reaching downwards toward the floor. Re-extend, square off your hips, step the right foot forward. Warrior 1, arms up high. Exhale, open it up. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. So we had just done this, right? Right hand to inside the foot, left arm up. So your right knee is over the right heel, straight line. So is your shoulder over your wrists. Extend the side angle, left palm facing down and reach forward. Half bind, left arm up and behind you and stack. Stay here with the half bind to engage your flow for balance and reach your right arm forward. Once you have a steady position, look up toward the sky once again. Inhale, take it up into a half bound reverse warrior. Lengthen out the right leg, half bound triangle. Right hand to top of shins if you're a little bit tighter around the hamstrings, or the right hand to the floor if you can reach comfortably. Keep stacking here in your half bind. An extended triangle, left arm up and to the front of the room, palm is facing down. Left hand to the floor, square off over your right leg. Frame your right foot with your hands, so to either side of the leg. Lengthen on the inhale, exhale, start to draw forward. Left hand stays down, right arm up to twist. This is your revolved triangle. Right hand behind you. Stacking your shoulders even more. Raise your right arm back up. Right hand to the inside of the foot. Inhale, draw up into your reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take it forward to your hands and knees. Walk your hands forward, about one hand print. And then again, press your thumbs, index fingers firmly to the floor, your middle fingers pointing straight forward. Roll the eyes and the elbows forward, preparing your shoulders to take the shape of your push-up, your chaturanga, right? Bend the elbows, arms all the way down, holding here. 5, 4. You should feel it strong in your triceps. 3, 2, 1. Keep your hands as they are, tucking your toes under. Lift the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen out all the way, and then that becomes your down dog. Inhale, left heel up, 3-legged dog. Press strongly into your hands so that you can reach your weight back toward the heel. Extend through your left leg. Exhale, left knee in toward the nose, round the spine. Shoulders over your wrists, high up on your right tiptoes, round the spine. Kick it up again. Open up the hips, bend the left knee, sideward scorpion. Stacking of your hips, left knee is reaching up, right heel is reaching down. Keep strong with your fingers. Raise your left leg back up, square off your hips, stepping your left foot forward. Warrior 1. Open it up, warrior 2. Reverse warrior, left arm up and back. Exhale, side angle, left hand inside the foot. So line up the knee over the heel, your shoulder over your wrists, vertical line, right arm up. Extend the side angle, right palm to face down and reach forward. Half bind, right arm up and behind you and stack. Now stay here with the half bind. Take the gaze to the floor so that you can balance. And extend left arm forward. So you're unsupported here. Then take the gaze and look up once again. Inhale all the way up. Reverse warrior. Keep the half bind with your right hand. Lengthen out the left leg. Half bound triangle. Extended triangle. Right palm facing down and reach forward. Take the right hand to the floor and then frame your left leg with your hands to either side of the left foot. Square off your shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take it forward. Revolving. Right hand stays down, left leg stays extended, left arm up to twist. Half bind, left hand behind you and twist deeper. Raise your left arm back up, left hand to the floor, and then circle it back up into reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, left foot stepping back plank. Inhale, breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, stepping your left foot forward, low lunge. Right foot forward, standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together. Rise up, chair. Keeping a chair, stepping your left foot down. Flex your right foot and extend the heel forward. Reaching up and then draw the seat back a little bit. Keep the spine straight and extend forward. Reach your arms back, broaden your shoulders, engage your upper back, and then draw the hands closer toward each other to spread open the front of the chest. Sweep the hands forward and come all the way up. Pick up the right foot. Bend your right knee. Shiva Nataraj, dancing Shiva. Reach your right hand forward. Notice the palms are facing the left side and the thumbs are facing up. Keep the right hand in that orientation. Do not turn your hands, right? Keep it in that orientation. Sweep it straight back behind you to grab the inside of the foot. Then take the inner thighs together. So there is no rotation in your shoulder and your arm. Reach your left arm forward. As you lean forward, kick the right foot back. But draw the right hand in as well. Shiva Nattaraj, dancing Shiva. Take it back up, and through a controlled warrior 3, step it back to warrior 1. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace your fingers, lift up, gaze up, ecstatic warrior. Bow forward, devotional warrior. All the way back up, warrior 1. Open it up, warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Raise your left leg up, open up the hips, bend the left knee and flip the dog. Roll on to the outside of the right foot and drop the left foot back behind you. Left arm reaching forward to the front of the room. Flip it back again. Left leg up. Step the left foot forward. Crescent moon. Right knee comes down to the floor. Now, if your knees are sensitive, again, you can take padding to the right knee. If that's not necessary and you prefer to do it directly on the mat, go ahead. Lunging the hips forward. Line up the left knee over left heel, vertical line. Press your hands to the top of the thighs. Lean the upper torso back, which also draws your belly away from the thighs. And gently looking upwards. Try not to crunch the back of the neck and look up too high. Take it at an angle so that the back of the neck is supported. Once you have that and you're ready, Venus Mudra. If you would like to take some variations, you have your options of wrapping the hands back behind you for the heart opener. If you want a side bend to one side, you can take the left hand to the floor, right arm over. If that's too much of a reach, you can use your hand to a block or elbow to the knee. That works out really well. If you want a side bend to the other direction, right hand down, left arm overhead. If you would like to bind, you have 3 more breaths. Binding hand to foot, mermaid. Alright. Take the hands to the floor, either side of the left foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and lengthen out the front leg. Now, if your right foot is too far back, right, and you feeling like you're going into a split and you're not very stable, and you're not very flexible to begin with, right, that's going to be very tough for you to hold. So you want to walk the back foot in a little bit, right? Once you have it in a little bit, you're going to feel a lot more sturdy, right? So that's what you want, a stable pose. Hands are to either side of the left foot. If you have your blocks, your books, or your water bottles perhaps, you can take the hands to your structure to help you basically lengthen out your arms so that it is more accessible for you to lengthen out the left leg. Right? So if you have 2 blocks or 2 books, this is what it looks like. If you have only 1 water bottle, it's your water bottle to the inside of the foot, using both hands evenly if you can. So it might just be your thumbs, right? And your hands around the side of the water bottle in order to hold it comfortably, right? Then with our knee, ground the back heel. Circle it up, warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot stepping back. Lower all the way down to the belly. Bending the knees, grabbing your feet. Now make sure you don't have any obstructions to either side of you. We're going to take both pose and roll to one side. Right? So, once you have your feet Kick it up to lift. Alright, these are bow pose. Holding it here. Now you don't want to rock too much, right? Do the best you can with one rock to go over to the right side. And kick back. So this is your bow pose off to one side. Now notice the head is not touching down. Keep the head about neutral. Roll it back to center. Relift. And then take it to the other side. Take back to center again. Relift. And then release. Hands alongside the rib cage. Child's pose. Lift up. And draw the seat toward the heels. And fold. I'll give you 5 deep breaths here. For those of you who would like to invert, here's your option. Forearms down, elbows down, grab opposite elbows, set up your regular headstand. If you prefer a tripod headstand, hands to the floor and set up your head. Alright, so all those are good options for you. Now, if you want to do something, go ahead and take your headstand. For those of you who want to do something, when you don't quite have a headstand, but you want to work towards strengthening into it, dolphin push-ups. Tuck your toes under, set up your arms. Lift the seat. On the inhale, take the chin forward past your fist. Exhale, press it back. Inhale forward. Exhale, press it back. Inhale forward. Exhale, press back 2 more times. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Staying here for another 3, 2, and 1. Everyone, start to release. Make your way back down and then down dog. Let the head release. You might even gently turn your head side to side. So especially for those of you who took an inversion, headstand particularly, you might feel a little bit of compression to the cervical spine, the back of the neck, right? So this might be a good opportunity for you to let gravity and breath to help you create that space back between the vertebrae to the back of the neck. Alright, let's come back forward again. Step the right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, standing forward bend. Feet together, knees together. Rise up, chair. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left. Reach your left foot forward and flex your foot. Set up the pose, stabilize. Then bend your right knee a little bit, draw the seat back, lean the torso forward. Now try not to round the spine and keep it neutral. The best you can. Then sweep the hands back behind you. Engage upper back by drawing your shoulder blades toward each other, which also gives you a spread of the clavicles, the front of the chest, the upper shoulders. Sweep the hands down, forward and up, and as you come up, stepping on the right foot, pick up the left, bend your left knee, Shiva Nataraj, dancing Shiva. Left arm reaching forward, notice the palms are facing the right side of the room, and the thumb is facing up. Sweep the left hand behind you, try not to turn the hand to grab the inside the foot, right? So keep the hand in that orientation, sweep it straight back to grab the inside the foot. Inner thighs together, right arm forward, realign. Now you're ready to draw forward with your torso as you kick back with your left leg. Stay steady on the right leg, warrior 3. To then step back to warrior 1. Open it up. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Raise your right leg up. Open up the hips and bend the right knee. Flip the dog. Flip it back again. Right leg up. 3-legged dog. Step the right foot forward, crescent moon. Left knee comes down, extra padding if you need. Lunging forward with the hips. Try to line up the right knee off the right heel to a vertical line the best you can with your shins. Walk your hands to top of the thighs, and then maybe deepen a little bit. So there is a difference when you support with the hand and you're leaning your torso forward versus when you lift your torso up, right? You can sink into the pose a lot more deeply. Then hands to top of the thighs. As you press your hands down, leaning the upper torso back, the belly draws away from the thigh as well. Gently looking upwards toward the sky, keep the back of the neck supported. Once you're set with that, now you're ready. Full expression of the pose, Venus Mudra, arms up and back. Alright, and then for those of you who took additional variations, right, so the simpler ones are wrapping the hands back behind you, but take the non-dominant thumb on top, so you're interlacing with the other thumb on top. If you took the side bend, if you have a little bit more flexibility, it's right hand to the floor. If you find that a little bit too difficult, then the arm to the top of the leg is fine, left arm overhead. You can also go the other direction. It's a lot easier on this side. And then for those of you who took the bind of a mermaid, left hand to grab the left foot, reach your right arm up and back. Take a few more breaths here. Alright, start to break pyramid. Hands to either side of the right foot, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Start to lengthen out the front leg. So again, making the adjustments, right? If you're too wide and you're feeling like you're going to collapse, it's too much flexibility for you. Hop the back foot in a little bit, right? You might even have to readjust your hands because your weight is going to draw forward a little bit. And so, once you have that, lengthen out the front leg, bring awareness to the back of the right leg, and then folding forward. Alright. Bend the front knee, ground the back heel. Inhale, come up. Reverse warrior. And then hands to the floor. Right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Alright, this time, bending the left knee. Right hand, opposite hand. Grabs the foot. Extend the left arm forward. Once you have a nice grip to your left foot, inhale, lift. And kick the left foot up and back. And resist with the right hand pulling in. Now you can switch mid-air or you can come all the way down to switch arms, switch legs. And hold. Start to release. Hands alongside the ribcage. Child's pose. Nice and slow. Take the seat back toward your heels to stretch your lower back. And again, it's your choice to stay here in child's pose, or if you would like to invert again, or take your dolphin push-ups, go ahead. Alright, start to make your way back to the down dog. And bend the knees. Walk or jump your feet forward between hands. Feet together, knees together. Rise up, chair. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee. Tree pose. Arms out and up. Right foot stepping to the inner left leg. Try to go above the knee joint if you can. If that's difficult for you, your hips are tight, and that is really throwing off your balance, makes you very shaky, then take it below the knee joint, right? So that makes it a lot easier because you're just not demanding so much flexibility in the hips, right? Which brings a lot of pressure to the hips. Keep the gaze at a fixed point to the floor. Your choice to take any additional variations you like. You can side bend to the right. You can side bend to your left. You can wrap the hands back behind you and take more shoulder openers. Alright, let's start to break. Take it back up to tree, arms up, right knee forward. Step the right foot down, chair. Stay in your chair for 3, 2, 1. Crow pose. Hands come forward about 1.5 feet from your toes. So I'll give you a side view. About 1.5 feet from your toes. Your hands are shoulders width. Fingers wide spread. You want to press strongly into your fingers, finger knuckles, and the pads of the hands, and be light on your wrists. Alright, so bending the elbows back. Just like at the very beginning, when we roll the eyes of the elbows forward, right, the crease of the elbows, then the elbows draw back in space. And you do not want the elbows to draw sideways, okay? So draw back in space. Then take the knees to the back of the arms or to the side of the arms and squeeze. Gaze is slightly forward, ahead of you. Then as you shift away forward, notice when your elbows line up over your wrists. You're shifting forward, you're light on your toes, and then finally, bearing weight into your hands and lift your toes. Crow pose. Gaze is to the floor, either directly below you or slightly ahead of you. Right? That gives you a lifting of the back of the head, which makes the weight distribution a lot more even, versus if you look behind you, you're going to feel like you're falling down. Right? And if you're taking the head to the floor and taking a headstand, that's one thing, right? But if you're falling forward and not intending to do that, it's a whole other thing. So if you look down to the floor, it's slightly ahead of you. When you lift your head, it evens out the weight a lot better. Alright, walk back, jump back, chaturanga, up, dog, down, dog. Alright, when you're ready, bend your knees, walk or jump your feet forward between your hands, feet together, knees together. Rise up, chair. Second side, stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee. Tree pose. Go above the knee joint or below the knee joint. Hands together in prayer. Arms up and out. Gazes to the floor. Arms reaching out. Those of you who took additional variations, go ahead and take it. So side bend to one side. Now, for those of you staying in tree pose, if you're still finding it difficult to find that balance, right? Partially it could be because you're not engaging your legs. If you press your left foot in toward the center line, if you press the right leg in toward the center line, when you squeeze your foot to your leg and the leg to your foot, right away you activate your legs, your right heel will automatically press down so that you lengthen your spine. With all of that energy going toward the center line and then up and down, it should give you a better sense of balance. Alright, start to finish up. Raise your arms back up, left knee forward, step the left foot down, stay here. 3, 2, 1. Dive forward for your second crow pose. So again, Hands are forward from your toes by about 1.5 feet. Hands to shoulders width, fingers wide spread. You're standing on your tiptoes really, right? So maybe you're not super high yet. You're just beginning to shift to your tiptoes. Then bend the elbows back. So again, crease of the elbows, roll forward, bend the elbows back, knees to the back of the arms or to the side of the arms, your choice. Once you have it firmly planted to the back of the arms or to the side of the arms, look slightly forward. Notice the weight is toward the heels right now. If you start to shift forward, keeping your elbows bent, when your elbows line up over your wrists, your toes will get light enough to come off the floor. When you're ready to walk or jump back, take it back, either straight back to down dog or chaturanga dog, down dog. Pigeon. Left leg up. Left knee in toward the nose and land. Shin to the floor. You want to be on the top of the left shin in a pointing toe position. Your left knee, left thigh angles out to the left side about 30 to 45 degrees, so you're getting the thigh out of the way of the belly. Also, that helps you to structuralize your hips. Hands are supporting to either side, inch your right knee further back to lower your hips. Then walk your hands back even further and take your torso as vertical as you can. This is where you start to find your balance. If you did this right, your pelvis should feel pretty level to each other. Your spine should be pretty straight so that perhaps you don't even need your hands for support to keep your balance. Once you have all that and you're ready, walk your hands forward, lower your forearms. Make pillows with the hands and rest your forehead, or you can go directly, forehead down, arms out. Now once you take your pose, you can always refine it, right? You can kind of wiggle your hips side to side a little bit to feel, okay, am I pretty level? If you're sitting down on the left seat, you're going to feel like your lower back on the left side will feel a little bit of a stretch, right? That means that you're pulling on the lower back, right? So that's why you're feeling for that stretch. But you're really not getting that much in terms of the full reason why we're in a pigeon, which is hip opening, right? So you lift it back to about level to the floor. You're going to feel a lot more stretch to your left glutes. Also, you'll feel the stretch to your left quads, left knee, left shins, because you're balancing on that shin. Right leg, still getting some action, right? If you point the right toes straight back behind you, you should feel a lengthening of the right leg, front of the right leg. Lift the elbow, walk your hands back in, lift the elbows up. Take the left seat down. Swing the right leg all the way around and take a comfortable cross-legged position. You might have to shift your hips a little bit to come back to center. Alright, for those of you who want to up ante a little bit and you have a half lotus or even a full lotus, if you're ready for it, right, you can take it. Alright, so a half lotus is the top of the right foot to your left hip crease. And then try to even out both knees. If this is very difficult for your knees, and your knee is really high up, and that's all you can do, then it's just much better for you to take a regular cross-legged position. Okay? So it is up to you. And from here, we're taking the eagle arms, right? So whenever you're ready, it is your left arm underneath your right. Then you want to line up the elbows, press the tops of the hands to each other. If you can double wrap it, double wrap it. Lift the elbows up, gaze up. Come back to neutral spine. Lead with your eagle fingers, right? Reaching forward, and the elbows reaching forward to draw forward. In this one, you can round your back as much as you want. And chin toward the chest too if you want. Begin to take it back up. Release your arms. Take the hands back behind you. Fingertips point forward. Broaden your shoulders. Lift your chest. gently looking up. Take it back to center. Support the right leg. Flex your foot as you extend forward. And then raise your right heel all the way back. And through your pigeon. Hands forward. Tuck the back toes. Press it back to down dog. Walk it out side to side. Take lots of movement to bring more space back to your hips, knees, and ankle joints. Also, bring circulation back to your legs through the muscles. Alright, back to down dog. Second side, right leg up. Right knee in toward the nose. Land the shin to the floor. Alright, so you're on the top of the right shin, toes are pointed. Your right thigh angled out to the right side, about 30 to 45 degrees. Walk your hands back. Inch your left knee back, lower your seat, untucking your toes. Walking your hands back, elongating through the spine. Alright, so if you did this right, you should feel pretty level in the hips. You should feel that your spine is pretty vertical, feeling pretty long and tall here. Then, when you're ready, arms can come forward. You can lower your forearms down. You can make pillows with the hands. You can release your head. Those of you taking additional variations, go ahead and take it. Alright, so those of you staying in your pigeon, feel that through your breath and just holding up the pose, that the muscles are beginning to just kind of gently release. Alright, so you'll notice that whenever you're taking flexibility poses, right? So a part of the safety is, if it's a very deep stretch, there are some things that you need to do as a preparation before we get there. So for example, a split, right? Unless you're super flexible, very few of us can just kind of go into a split cold, right? So you have to take some of the preparation. Or if you take a really deep back bend, like a wheel, maybe there are some things like a bridge that you would do before you do a full wheel. So if you're taking variations that require a lot of flexibility, just note that you do have to take some preparations, right? And then also, you want to note that as you deepen the pose, you have to breathe into it, right? So every breath takes you a little bit deeper. All right, let's start to finish up. Walk your hands back in, lift the torso up. Take the right seat down, swing the left leg around, and then you might need to center your seat a little bit. So again, your choice, depending on how you did on the first side. If you just took a simple cross-legged because your hips, your knees, and your ankles are a little bit tight, and when you take a half lotus, your knee ends up being really high, you don't want that, right? Then you just want to take the cross-legged. If you're comfortable with a half lotus, take it. If you took a full lotus, try to also take this non-dominant side of the full lotus. Alright, once you center your seat, it is eagle arms. Raise the arms out, right arm underneath your left, right? So you're lining up the elbows and then bending at the elbows, tops of the hands reaching toward each other. If your shoulders are tight and it's difficult for you to wrap around, if you can double wrap, take the double wrap. This is your full eagle arms. Lift the elbows up, gaze upwards for the back bend. Then come back to neutral, lean forward, and then reach for your fingertips, reach for your elbows, and then drawing forward with eagle arms. If you can take the forearms or your fingertips down, take it. And then again, you can round your spine as much as you want here, chin toward the chest. So you're trying to create lots of space through the back bodies. Alright, re-lengthen to take it back up. Release your hands behind you, fingertips point forward. Lift up, draw the shoulders back, gently looking up as well. Take it back to neutral. Support your left leg. Extend forward. Flex your left foot. And then through that left foot, take the left leg all the way back and through the pigeon, back to your down dog. Pedal out your legs, take lots and lots of movement. Okay, when you're ready, walk your feet forward toward your hands and take the seat down. Recline twisting. So once you're sitting down, extend the legs forward. Arms are out to the side. Slide the hands outwardly as you start to lean back, right? And so your arms, your hands are taking some of the weight from your lower back, right? So when you come down, it's a lot safer for you not to injure your back. Left arm out to the side. Draw the left knee in. Right hand to your left knee for the reclining twisting. Right? For those of us who are office workers, very sedentary, right? Even if you work out of your home, spinal twisting in this way, reclined spinal twisting, is so important for the health of the spine. Right? So there's a lot of compression that happens when you're sitting down. Right? And also sitting down for a long time is just not come back to center, switch legs, switch arms, right arm out to a T, twist your left. Now sitting down, that particular position is just really not what the human body is supposed to do for a prolonged period of time. And that's why so many of us have lower back pains and shoulder and neck pains from sitting on a desk and looking at a screen for hours on end, right? And then you go home and you watch some more TV by sitting down and leaning back on the couch. So, right? So spinal twisting like this, vitally important to keep the health of the spine. All right, take it back to center, hug both knees in. Take your body back into left and right symmetry. And when you're ready, step the feet down. Slide the legs forward. Feet are separated, toes turn out, arms alongside the body. Palms face up, let the floor support, release, Shavasana, final relaxation. Start to reconnect your breath. Moving the fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. When you're ready, roll over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale from hands together in prayer from the heart, bowing forward, sealing the practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you for joining me for class today. I appreciate your time. Please visit my website again at simhayoga.com. All the information on the schedule and the payment information is on there. My Venmo handle is Simha Yoga Lab. The 4-digit code, if required, is 8096. Classes are $10, and $5 if you're having a difficult time right now. Please share my information, let your friends know, and like-minded yogis, and let's have a fantastic community here. All right, so have a good day. Stay safe. Be well, everyone. I will see you soon. Namaste. Thank you for your time.